How's it going, lords and ladies? It is Elnofae, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a year since I uploaded and recorded anything, but to keep it short and sweet, basically my gaming PC has been at home while I've been away at school, and it wasn't until like last week that I brought it over here because I'm living full-time at school now. So we're just gonna jump right back into doing content again. Most other content creators just suggest that even though so you've had a long break on YouTube, that it's best to just jump right into making content again. There's no need to make a whole video explaining why you've been gone or anything like that. It's best to just go right back into content again, because that's what you guys are here for. So it has been a very long time since I've played Skyrim on my own. I was doing it a lot for a while because I was trying to get all the achievements on both Special Edition and regular Skyrim, and I did do those. And then I was completely Skyrim'd out and I needed something else besides that. So I played Star Stable for a long time, and then I played a lot of Final Fantasy XII as well. So yeah, I'm a bit rusty on my Skyrim playing. I haven't played it in a long time. Excuse me, but we were doing the... oh my gosh, what's it called? The Beyond Skyrim Bruma mod. And so in the last episode, we did this first kind of quest where we... you either like help the Stormcloaks or you help the Imperials, and I'll just read this and it'll make more sense. After being contracted to help interrogate a Stormcloak prisoner at Fort Pale Pass, I was able to successfully extract the information requested. When the time came, I chose not to intervene. I allowed the Pentatus Oculatus to take the prisoner into their custody. The Imperial commander of the fort, Legate Varro, rewarded me for my efforts. So, kind of sad. But I don't think our character Khiravi cares very much about the Stormcloaks, since they're kind of racist. So our objective as of right now is to visit the city of Bruma, and we're here with our friend Inigo because we have a million mods, and you already saw what my character looked like. I spent a lot of time messing around with the sound, with the volume of the game and the volume of my voice and all that kind of stuff. So, fingers crossed it will all sound okay. To me, the music kind of sounds a little loud, and the rest of the game doesn't, but okay, so Cyrodiil has rats instead of skeevers. So that's what they look like. And then this is just from another mod where you can where you can help Kine or worship Kine by doing that. So, dude, you're like squirting blood all over. I have like the darkened blood textures because like the blood was too bright, but honestly, I kind of like the bright blood. So here's a skeleton, and he was holding on to an Imperial sword, I'm assuming. And then we have some gold and whatever loot. Not really matter too much. Okay, so yeah, whoa, the look sensitivity is very strong. I don't know if I want it this strong. We're gonna fix that really quick. What is it in this? Okay, down. Okay, so we're exploring Cyrodiil. So yeah, so just let me know in the comments below. Say, hey, your voice is a little too loud, which is what is called gain. Or you can say, hey, like, it sounds just right. Or you can say, the music of the game needs to go up a little bit more, the sound of the game or whatever. Anyways, Snowstone Rest. Okay. So let's see what is in here. Ooh, it's very Cyrodiilic. I love it. Hello. Arnoth, the Bright-Eyed.
Looks like you've got some sort of sickness. You should try a potion, or pray to the divines, or something.
Oh, I have a disease? Okay. Oh my gosh, I haven't done a Khajiit voice in forever. Heard any rumors?
Rumors? In Snowstone Rest? As much as I love the atmosphere here, the inn is hardly all that busy nowadays. Closest thing to a rumor around here is the sound of the hearth. Burning away. Like it always does.
Wow, okay, I can't get over how good the voice acting in this mod is. Yeah, really? Surely you've heard... Wow, this is terrible. You're just gonna have to get used to it. Really? Surely you've heard at least one rumor?
Well, I did hear a rumor that there's a Bosmer bard in a tavern near the Skyrim border who's currently looking for work. Heard tell that he's currently employed, but in the arse end of nowhere. So, you know, he's always available. If anyone... Divines, please, if anyone's interested.
Come on, give Khajiit a serious rumor, Arnov.
Well, actually, I have heard talk of a bizarre little creature running around stealing chickens and pies. Oh, and chicken pies down in the Blackwood. Heard folk down there have taken to calling it the Munchkin.
Wait, really?
No!
Oh, it was joke? Where did you learn to play?
Me? I learned back down in Valenwood. I wasn't taught, per se, but ever since I first got my hands on a lute, I knew it was my calling. The feeling as your finger twangs on the lute strings. The thrill of rapturous applause. That's the life for me. Of course, not many Bosmer get a lute. You gotta import them. Green packed and all that. You can't go cutting down trees in the Valenwood.
This is so funny. Do you hear much rapturous applause here?
From Airless? Yeah. Oh, you mean actual rapturous applause though, right? Well, the answer is sadly, no. Not anymore. This place used to be packed with travelers crossing the border in both directions. Since the Skyrim Civil War and the Empire tightening border restrictions, let's just say Snowstone doesn't get much business anymore.
So what are your thoughts on current events?
Oh, like politics? Well, it's no secret that the Empire and Aldemiri Dominion are plotting against each other, even if neither of them care to admit it. People are doomsaying, saying that Cyrodiil is about to descend into another great war. I don't know what to make of it, and I don't much like contemplating my own death, so I try not to think about it too much.
Oh. Of course I didn't start my timer to see how long I've been recording. Oops, okay. Well, there's so many people here, clearly. I'm gonna, like, pause really quick so that I can cough, because coughing on camera just, like, does not sound great. Okay, so I did my little coughing fit. You won't even notice that I was gone. So this is the bartender of our...
Damn it all. Run out of Cyrodiil, all for daring to offend Dorina's band of criminals and cut purses.
Huh? What is wrong?
What's wrong? I'm being forced to flee my home. That's what's wrong. All because of those damned cutters. I got on their bad side. Angered the wrong people. Fought a little bit too tirelessly when they attacked the wagon I was escorting. Long story short, I need out of Cyrodiil. They're chasing me as we speak. I just stopped in here to get a bit of Nord fire in my belly for the trip. Actually, I hate to ask this of you, but could you deliver this note to my brother, Holgard? He runs Northern Arms, the smithy in Bruma.
Sure, Khajiit will deliver it.
Thank you so much, traveler. I'd be happy to give you directions to Bruma if you need them. Once you get to the city, just find the smithy, Northern Arms. It's on the north side of town. Best of luck, friend. And thank you.
Khajiit thought you were a bartender, but apparently not. Oh, I'm knocking crap over. Okay, whoa, it's a book. How to befriend a goblin? Okay, well, we're not going to read this right now because we have so many things to do. Maybe you're the bartender?
We have a warm hearth and warmer mead. I hear that's what the Nords like. Not that I get to try that theory out much.
Well, this voice actor has the smoothest voice. It is very satisfying. Why set up here?
Why run an inn in the rear end of the Gerald Mountains? I suppose that's a valid question as any. I built this place, board by board, you know. Well, I should have given old Barnius some credit. He was the moral support I needed when the going was tough. Back in the day, this place used to be an absolute hive of activity. Incredibly busy and incredibly lucrative. Lots of patrons and even more coin. You know, travelers going between Cyrodiil and Skyrim and all that. Sadly, the Empire put a stop to that, instituting tight border control with the outbreak of the Civil War. But Snowstone Rest is, and always has been, my prize. And, in all honesty, my true home. Even if it doesn't get much business these days.
You seem very lonely. Are you alright?
I am. Especially since I lost old Barnius. Fine companion he was. A fine companion. Actually, I hate to impose, traveler, but if you ever come upon a stray in the wilderness, would you mind thinking of me? I don't have much coin to go buying a dog, but I could really use the company.
Interesting. So does that mean that it has to be a dog in Cyrodiil, or can it be one from Skyrim? Who was old Barnius?
My old dog. I love dogs. Most faithful companions a man can have. He died a few years ago. The cold got to him. He never liked the cold. Was used to the temperate climes down south. He was my truest friend. And now he's gone. The customers at least used to distract me, but now I don't even have them. Speaking of which, I've been meaning to leave an offering at his grave, just behind the inn. Something to pay my respects. Remember a lifelong loss, you know. Problem is, I'm not really up to going around and gathering this stuff together. The wilderness is dangerous, and I don't want to die to a timber wolf or an ogre, or who knows what else.
Okay, Khajiit will help you.
Thank you, traveler. You are truly a generous soul. I'll reward you with what little coin I can spare. Just to say thanks. If you could gather some motherwort for me, I'd be able to lay an offering for old Barnius. Just a few should do. Return the motherwort to me, and I'll be able to leave an offering and feel a little more at peace for a few more years.
He's trying really hard to look at me.
Good afternoon.
This place seems quiet.
Because the Empire's got the border locked up tighter than a Khajiit skooma horde. Normally, this inn would be a hive of activity as travelers stream down the Gerals, heading to Cyrodiil. Now it's just an inn in the middle of nowhere. And I'm alone. Even more so since I lost old Barnius.
Aww.
Bye.
He has a very nice voice. Okay, so let's move on, I guess. We're just gonna try to take the route to Bruma slow to just kind of soak everything in. This fence line is very satisfying. I feel like I might turn up the volume just a little bit. Seems just a little quiet. I wanted to try to find the shrine to Old Barnius, but I don't know where it is. So I'm supposed to gather motherwort, which I don't even know what motherwort looks like, but at least we have that quest. And then there's a cave up here. Oh.
This is what we were born to do.
Okay.
Depressing.
Well, still sounds a little quiet, but you guys can just let me know in the comments. Milk thistle. Serpent's Trail. Okay. I think that'll come up later, so we won't explore that. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. Hopefully we can get to Bruma in this episode. I should probably save because I think that there's some bandits up ahead, if I remember correctly. It's a poor dead horse. Oh, it's a paint horse. I love paint horses. Imperial Clovian clothes. Ooh, there's a strong box. Poison immunity. Oh yeah, I need to check if I have a disease, because apparently I do. Yes, I have witless pox. Okay, so I'm gonna take potions. We're gonna take a cure disease potion. There we go. Okay, we should be good now. I'm gonna collect all of the mushrooms. Little signs. Bruma and the Imperial City. Unfortunately, they don't have the Imperial City finished, so... Oh, I should just show you the map. So this is Bruma here. Oh, just kidding. This is Bruma. I don't know what that is. This is Frostcraig Spire. Yeah, so you can kind of see they're working on it. They're getting there. But... you can kind of like look into Morrowind a little bit, which is kind of cool. But yeah, they don't have it all done. This is only, and I don't think you can even go down here. Like, I think like you can't go this far. But they're still working on it. They're getting it together. It looks nice so far, if you can see it out of the corner. So yeah, so this is kind of all that we have, but that's okay. So that's what the map looks like. And we're gonna, oops, I'm already out of stamina. This is the Sentinel. I love Oblivion. It's one of my favorite games. I haven't really gotten much into Morrowind, but I really love Oblivion. It just has this charm that no other game really has. I mean, like, it's so quirky. And, ooh, is this, ooh, it's Motherwort. Okay, yeah, it's just, like, unique, quirky, very fun. So, hopefully, if we're ever able to finish this series, then we can, do Oblivion or Morrowind, or I also really like Final Fantasy XII. It's the only Final Fantasy game I've played, but I've tried to play some of the other ones and I just didn't like it, just because I love FF12 so much. So, yeah, I don't know. I grew up playing it on the PS2. Okay, I guess we got all the Motherwort. We're just gonna go to Bruma first, and then we can return to him. So we just want to.
Wait a second. Where'd they?
Oh, hello. Are you gonna attack me? Dragonian! Oh, okay. He was kind of cute, unfortunately. But we had to kill him, so... Yes, okay. And we're almost to Bruma. Oh, it's a bunny. Try to kill it. Kine is very pleased with my actions. I'm glad that Kine enjoys me killing animals. Oh, I thought that was like an ingredient, but it's a dead fox. Hopefully you can't hear the airplane that's going over right now. You might. It's kind of loud, honestly. Hello? Why are you running towards me? Are you good, lady?
Toll collector here. I'm afraid this is a premium highway, and as such, passage requires a reasonable little toll payment. How about it, friend?
Khajiit is not giving you anything.
Oh, really now? Are you quite sure about that? I'll kill you!
Yes!
Get this over with.
Crazy Nord! Don't hit me. Thank you, Inigo. Oh, she's sliding away. That is a cool hammer. So as you can tell, there's a bunch of new armors and everything. So yeah, pretty cool. Coral Shadenhall. Allswell? Apple Watch Sancrator. Whoa, there's a deer. We don't need any more. Whoa. The deer looks cool because it's different than the deer in Skyrim. Sorry, I'm blocking your path, but we're just trying to look at you. Okay. I guess we'll go this way because there is a fort up here. I think it's a Bruma fort. I don't know. It has the Bruma logo. Or banners. Yeah, Bruma Eastern Watchtower. Hello.
Garcia's been filling your head full of goblin dung? Don't listen to him. We're the best and brightest out here.
What are things like out here at the Eastern Watchtower?
This place is out in the middle of nowhere. Mostly. I mean, we get occasional travelers heading in and out of the Gerals, but not much else. Things can get a little boring sometimes, but all that changes when some bandit ringleader gets too big for his boots and decides to try his luck. Speaking of which, a new fresh-faced lot of bandits surfaced recently. Damned brigands. No idea where they came from or why they're here. But they've been marauding around a wide chunk of the Gerals and harassing travelers constantly.
I suppose Khajiit could kill the bandits for you.
We can take them out no problem, thank you very much. I can tell you're set on killing them yourself anyway. Listen, if you do kill them, bring me their leader's magic blade. I need it as a trophy to demonstrate my prowess to the powers that be in the city. Don't want to be stuck out here in the middle of nowhere forever.
Okay. I do like how that she's uniquely named and she's not just like, Guard. My name is Guard. And I'm a guard, you know? We're almost there. It was kind of funny earlier when I was... Ooh. I love how it, like, floats. It was funny because earlier when I was messing with the sound, my dog was sleeping on her bed, and my microphone was picking up her breathing, which is adorable, but also annoying. Like, why would my microphone do that? Very rude. So I put her up on my bed so that she's farther away from the microphone, and it doesn't pick her sleeping noises up. So, okay, so here is Bruma. We finally made it. So we're gonna get the stables first. I quite like how they have, like, the horses look different than the Skyrim horses. They look very nice. They kind of have the same head. Definitely have the same head, but they just kind of... Why is this one named? Yeah, they kind of have the same head, but they just changed the body to be, like, less draft horsey, which is kind of nice. I don't know.
I sell paint horses. They're leaner and more agile than the hulking horses you'll find across the border in Skyrim. Admittedly, there are better breeds of horses elsewhere in Cyrodiil, but none of them come as cheaply as mine.
So your horses are faster than the ones Khajiit can find in Skyrim.
Faster and leaner indeed. Might not be able to withstand quite as many sword blows, mind you, but who cares about that, eh? Unless you tend to use your horse as some sort of fighting partner.
I mean, I don't...
Rather hard to track down.
What?
I'll give you that.
Huh? Who are you, and what do you want with Khajiit?
I was asked to find you as soon as possible. If you ask me, this problem sounds urgent. You'd best head on over to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. Speak to Lurius Lior. He mentioned something about trouble with the dragon. And the promise of a generous reward sounds tempting. If I were you, I'd best not keep him waiting.
Oh! Okay. I was so confused. I was like, what? Is this like Skyrim Anniversary content? Like, what is it? This is a mod called Worm's Tooth. I have both Falscar and Worm's Tooth. But I feel like Falscar's story is better because Worm's Tooth's whole story is just like you trying to defeat a dragon, which is really annoying. But anyways, we will do this at some point for sure, to feature those mods. But right now we're doing the Bruma Beyond Skyrim Bruma mod, so that's what we're going to be focusing our attention on. Oh, they have these here.
I've been looking for you.
Hi.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Bum, 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 bum. I love the music. Okay, what did the courier give me? Books. Anonymous letter? Okay, yes, this is Skyrim anniversary content. Someone, please help! A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using ancient, dangerous magic, which I fear will have unintended and irreversible consequences. I was expelled from their studies as their ambitions grew into folly against my warnings. They're performing a ritual to summon a large group of these foul, uncontrollable creatures as we speak in the southernmost area of Skyrim, and must be stopped before it's too late. Okay. We're not going to worry about that for a long time. I guess we'll read Avar's note to Holgard. Brother, apologies for the scrawl, but I'm writing this in haste. I'm being chased by those damned bandits, Thorina's cutters. They attacked the caravan I was escorting, wanting to pillage it, and I fought back a little too hard. Killed their raiding party, except one who got away. And now it seems they're out to get me. Some sort of vendetta, I suppose. That damned Thorina does have a reputation for having a wild streak. Okay, I'm having a really hard time reading this. I don't know why. I have no choice. Thorina's cutters stalk the mountains. There's no way I can get deeper into Cyrodiil without them ambushing me. And even if I did, they might even chase me further. I have to leave Cyrodiil. Brother, I'm heading to Skyrim. I doubt they'll make it past the border, so hopefully I'll be safe there. Best of luck, brother. Try not to get yourself killed while I'm gone. Sincerely, Avar. Okay, so we're gonna deliver that to Holgard first. Hi.
My weapon wants a temperin'. Things want to kill him. Fetch me 3 iron ingots to temper my weapon in my book of killin' so I know who needs killin'. Then I'll give you gold.
Do you always greet people this way?
Only when my weapon wants a temperin' and things want a killin'.
Okay. You seem like simpleton, so, Khajiit will help you.
Good. My killin' arm's itching to do more killin'.
Okay. At least it tells me where it is. Okay, I think the, blacksmith is over here, yeah. Gajit met your brother in Snowstone Rest, and he's fled to Skyrim.
What? And what's that there?
A letter he wrote for you. Here.
I see. Cutters, huh? I swear, those damned bandits are getting bolder and bolder. They'll rule the entire county soon. Here. Have this. A little bit of coin. Least I can do. Here's hoping Avar can return here in time.
You know, Khajiit not much fan of Nords, but you a very, very attractive Nord man, Khajiit say. So, guess we'll go up to Castle Bruma. Oh, they have a statue here.
Excuse me, sorry to bother. I don't suppose you've seen any priceless Sakaviri heirlooms gallivanting around Bruma, have you?
What?
Akaviri heirlooms. Priceless Akaviri heirlooms. Seen any?
No. Khajiit has seen none.
As I suspected. Sorry to bother you, citizen. Just, let me know if any do crop up, yeah? Thanks.
What's all this about Akaviri heirlooms?
A whole lot of uproar about nothing, that's what. The Count's been nagging my life and soul out about the damn things. You see, the Carvanes have a sort of family tradition. They've acquired a taste for Akaviri artifacts, constantly collecting more and more. Been going on for centuries now. Well, it turns out poor old Count Desilus, Count Carvane, isn't too happy that his collection's been stolen.
Khajiit senses tensions between you and the Count?
No, not tensions as such, just... I'm tired. I've had 4 sleepless nights in a row.
Oh.
The Count's talking my ear off about these artifacts, and it's stopping me from tending to more important issues. Not that I'm disloyal to Count Carvane, of course. I've never had reason to dislike our ruler. Better him than some of the other counts and countesses in the province.
Khajiit could help put you to sleep with some skooma. Or Khajiit could help you search for the heirlooms.
Well, that's... who am I kidding? Absolutely. This is driving me crazy. Just bring them back to me when you found them, and I'll be extremely appreciative. And I mean extremely appreciative. Seriously. I feel like offing myself right about now.
Whoa. Hold on there. You... That's a little far, but, wow, this is a lot of questions. Okay. Why would thief want artifacts?
Almost definitely the resale value. Akaviri artifacts are very often one of a kind, and they can fetch a very high price to the right buyers. Someone possessing those artifacts could find themselves becoming very wealthy very quickly. I suspect that's the motive here.
So, when and how were the artifacts stolen?
I'm not too sure on the details of that, to be honest. Rignar, the castle steward, was the first one who noticed them missing. Might be worth speaking to him, if you think that's interesting evidence to dig up.
Okay, so do you have any suspects?
Not in particular. Then again, the lowlives of Bruma don't exactly hide themselves all that well. The shadier tavern in town, the Restful Watchman, full of thieves, bandits, thugs, and other miscreants, might be a decent place to start your search.
Okay, so how did the thief even get inside the castle?
I have no idea how they'd manage that, honestly. Either adept stealth or good luck. Probably a bit of both.
So what exactly was stolen?
Khiravi artifacts. I don't know anything more specific than that. Rignar and the Count both told me, but honestly it flew in one ear and out the other. If you want to know exactly what artifacts to keep your eyes peeled for, talk to Rignar. I'm sure he can help you more there.
Yeah, that was not helpful to Khajiit at all. What's it like being Bruma's guard captain?
It's tough. On one side, you've got criminals, the kind that like to hide behind law and policy to wriggle out of justice. On the other, you've got politics, constantly meddling in our affairs as everyone walks on eggshells. And here I am in the center, just trying to make things work for the people. Sometimes I wish I'd stayed down in the Imperial City.
Whoa, more questions. Okay. You're from the Imperial City.
Yep, me and my family. Wife and children are still there, in fact. Left because the place is swarming with people. Hard to find any work. Came up here, couldn't find much work either. Joined the guard on a whim. Saw a lot, rose through the ranks. And now I'm guard captain. Funny how things work out. I try to take my duties seriously. And send as much as I can back to my loved ones.
Can't they just, like, move up here to Bruma from the Imperial City? Bruma has problems with criminals.
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. We have it fairly okay compared to some other parts of the province. The problem is that the criminals here aren't driven to it out of desperation. They just want the coin, to get rich. They know how to game the system. Except Dartakdo. He's... well, never mind. I probably told you too much.
Go on, you can tell Khajiit. I know a Khajiit name if I've ever heard one.
No, I can't. Sorry, but I can't go blabbing about people's checkered pasts.
Rude.
Want my advice? Always carry a good stock of potions and restoratives around with you. Never know when you'll be lying on the ground bleeding out.
Politics often gets in the way of your work.
More than you might think. Between the Count, the White Gold Concordat, and all the other treaties, the rules are constantly changing. All I want to do is protect these people, jail criminals, earn my keep. Then the damned wind changes, and with it, the law. And then, what do you know? I'm supposed to jail this group, and that group, and the other group. And for what? For politics. Despite it all, though, I wouldn't trade this job for the world. It's rewarding, fulfilling, and at least it lets me provide for myself and my family. See you around.
Okay, so that's probably enough as of right now. In the next episode, we will continue with exploring Bruma, getting all of the quests that we need to do. But thank you guys for all watching all the way to the end. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.